When we had last left the Nameless One, well, their adventures in the lower ward continued. Now that Mort had rejoined their party, they finally got to explore around a bit more and also check in with Lothar's other held skulls, most of whom didn't really like one another and seemed to have some degree of allegiance to other factions in Sigil, but others still maybe were unrelated to the factions. It was a touch-and-go situation. Nonetheless, outside, they finally investigated the lady whose husband was slain, and she was sold into slavery following a shady loan given to her from perhaps one Byron Pikit. Now, the Nameless One agreed to help her out, and now found themselves speaking with one of Pikit's accomplices, Lenny. This is Planescape Torment. Welcome back. Enhanced Edition as well. It's also Enhanced Edition or some. Yeah, it's Planescape Torment something. I think it's Enhanced Edition. It's something like that. Tormented Edition. All right, let's speak with Lenny. You see Lenny. He gives you a mock smile at your approach. Well, hello again, Burke. To what do I owe this pleasure? I have some questions. He laughs at you. I ain't no tout. If you've got questions, go find one. His smile broadens. You'd best push off before I have to bleed you. What if I told you Byron Pikit sent me? He stops smiling and examines you for a while. His eyes linger on your scars, and he swallows slightly. After a moment, a frown settles on his face, and he appears to be nervous. Pikit sent you. Why? He said you could answer some questions. He frowns. What questions? You notice he looks rather tense. I want to ask you about the papers you stole from Trist. I'm interested in learning the thieving art. We already did that. Can you tell me about this ward? I want to ask you about the papers you stole from Trist. He swallows hard and stares at you. You notice his muscles tense, and it looks like he is ready to run. He puts one hand on his hip in a nonchalant manner, but you can tell he's wound tight as a spring. I don't know what you're talking about, Burke. You'd best be off. Smile wickedly. What? Smile wickedly? You know what I'm talking about, Lenny. Byron had you steal some papers from Trist. I'm here to collect them. Truth. Give me the papers you stole from Trist or I'll kill you. Bluff. Give me the papers you stole from Trist or I'll kill you. I've had enough of this. Farewell. I kind of want to smile wickedly. I'm gonna do it. I'm smiling wickedly. You know what I'm talking about, Lenny. Byron had you steal some papers from Trist. I'm here to collect them. He swallows hard, and the corner of one eye starts to twitch. He glances at the scars that cover your body, then tries to meet your gaze, but cannot. I'm surprised my scary scar situation hasn't been debuffed, given my interaction with, what's his name, the Wizard Lord. Collect them? I destroyed the papers after I nicked them, just like Byron told me to. He finally meets your gaze. Really? Then why are you so nervous, Lenny? Let me guess. Byron thinks you destroyed the papers, but maybe you didn't. Maybe you kept them. A little blackmail material, perhaps? What are we doing? We're going like full-on Columbo here. I must be going now. Farewell. A little blackmail material, perhaps? 1,000 XP. He stares at you for just a moment, then suddenly turns to run. Grab him before he gets away. Let him go. I guess I'll try to grab him. Just as he starts to run, you leap forward and grab him. He deftly steps out of your reach and begins to sidestep you. Seeing your quarry about to escape, you make another more desperate lunge at him. You fail to grab him, but you do manage to bump into him hard, knocking him off balance. Your efforts foil his escape. All right, I didn't destroy them. I'll give them to you. Just let me go. Hand them over, Lenny. Why did you keep them, Lenny? Blackmail, I assume? Why did you keep them? He snorts and gives you a defiant look. I kept them so I could turn stag on your boss Pikit and keep Trist off the block. He shakes his head. Blackmail my arse. Turn stag? Why turn stag on him? By the way, Pikit is not my boss. Turn stag. Yes, turn stag. He looks at you for a moment until he realizes you don't know what he means. It means I was going to turn him in, betray him to the Harmonium. Why turn stag on him? He looks at you with some pride. I may be a thief, but I do have some standards. I won't kill some poor sod, and I won't do what Pikit did to Trist and her husband. He shakes his head and looks away. I told your boss that what he was doing was wrong, and he laughed at me. By the way, Pikit is not my boss. Let's tell him. He stares at you in disbelief. You're serious? I thought... but you said... He watches you closely for a moment and then laughs. You gave me the peel so I'd spill the chant to you. He shakes his head and looks at you with respect. Good job, Cutter. Let's go get the papers, Lenny. He shakes his head sadly. We can't. They're in the warehouse and they're not open for business right now. Rumor has it there's some sort of management change going on, but I don't know if that's true. In any case, I can't get the papers. He looks at you sheepishly. That's why I haven't helped Trist myself, Cutter. I can't get the sorting papers. I'll look into this and get the papers myself then. Wow, everything's wanting me to go to this damn warehouse. He smiles at you. Go to the warehouse and tell the clerk I'm here for a loan, and he'll give you Trist's papers. If you then tell him I gave Pikit the laugh, he'll give you a bonus. What bonus? 4,000 XP. He laughs. Evidence, Cutter. It'll take Pikit off the streets for a long, long time if you give it to the right person. He thinks for a moment. If there's someone in the Harmonium you think you can trust, give it to him. All right then, farewell.
Updated my journal. I'm gone.
Very well. I guess we'll go into the warehouse then. Okay, all the way up here. And we're also here for... what else did I need at the warehouse? Yeah, the tomb plans. I'm surprised there's not like a third something or other that I need too. You know, rule of threes and all that. Okay. Barely legible script above this entry proclaims this building to be the Vault of the Ninth World. Oh, what is this? Vault of the Ninth World? It's a being? Oh, it's a head. It's a big floating head. It's a big old Zardoz-ass head. Okay. Otis, Connell, Lena. Okay, hello, Vault. Oh, where the fuck am I going? Okay. Vault of the Ninth World. Welcome to the Vaults of the Ninth World. How may I serve you on this fine day, Sigillian? Sigillian. What is this place? What are you? I had a few questions. Farewell. What is this place? The Vaults of the Ninth World is pleased to serve as a warehouse for the lower ward and all the sentience of Sigil. Our motto is, when one world just isn't big enough, we provide storage space for those that have little to spare. Our prices are competitive, our service exemplary, and our courtesy to customers is known throughout the plains. Wow, they have it here? This, Planescape Torment originally launched in, what, the late 90s or early aughts? I don't remember there hardly being any of these, like, rental storage places, at least in the US, around that time. But these days, they're, like, everywhere, dude. They seem, just as well, they seem like such a fucking scam, right? right? They kind of prey on people who just can't help but like collect more and more crap. And like they hope that you forget about it, right? And that you just kind of like pay them money. And eventually if you stop, you know, then they just get all the crap. And sometimes there's valuable stuff in there. And then you get like your whole, oh, what was that wretched TV show? What was that trashy reality TV show where they like busted into those storage lockers once people stopped paying on them and they like started like auctioning off all the crap inside? Oh my God. That shit was hitting off so much. That and like Pawn Stars. People were going buck wild for shit like that. Like, I don't know, 10 years ago, was it? Man, what was that? Why was all that shit hitting off so much? All right. What are you? I am the voice of the vault of the ninth world. I am here to serve you, the customer. Instruct me in what you desire. Okay. I'd like to store something. I'd like to claim something. Can I actually store stuff here? I do have a lot of crap, and I'm ready to be preyed upon. Why is this place called the Vault of the Ninth World? Is this place really as big as a world? Why is this place called the Vault of the Ninth World? Frankly, I have no idea. I think the owners thought it would be a clever name or something. Is this place really as big as a world? No, it's just a marketing exaggeration. There's a lot of space here, but not that much. Okay. Well, I'd like to... Can I store something? I'm sorry, we seem to be full up at the moment. Can I do anything else for you? I thought this was supposed to be a huge warehouse. Well, yes. The head sounds a little embarrassed. Only we ran out of space, and there's something a little fishy going on around here, and I don't know what. The gist of the matter is this. We don't really accept items for storage anymore. Oh, then I have a few questions? Of course. What can I do for you? What are you? Okay. Sure, same. Can I claim something? And what was it you were looking for exactly? I was told to tell you that I gave Pikit the laugh. I was told that I could retrieve some plans for a tomb here. I was looking for a large bag of coins. I was told that I could retrieve some plans for a tomb here. Plans for a tomb? You don't look dead, sir. Not that it's any of my business if you are. Here are your plans, sir. Can I get you anything else? Yeah. Let's see, I'd like to claim something. I was told to tell you that I gave Pikit the laugh. I certainly hope so, sir, whatever that means. I'm just a big dumb rock head. Here are your papers, sir, and here. Thank you. What can I do for you? Some more questions? I'd like to claim something. I was looking for a large bag of coins. We have a bag of coins like the one you described, sir. I'll just need to find out one thing from you. How much was in it? Somehow this guess feels right. 1,123 coins. Guess 1,000 coins, 500 coins, 750, 331, and 2,112. I guess the somehow this guess feels right is my wisdom kicking in. Here you go, sir. Thank you for storing your goods at Vault of the Ninth World. Can I get you anything else? Wow, I didn't think I would get anything out of that. Okay. A few more questions? Never mind. Thank you. Farewell. We at the Vault of the Ninth World value your business. Please return. Yeah, I'll bet. Okay. Tomb plans. These are the plans of a custom-made tomb. Stenciled proudly across the top edge are the words "Engineered for Eternity." Scroll of evidence. This is a scroll listing the criminal activities of Byron Pikit. Loan document. This document shows that Trist's loan from Byron Pikit was paid in full. Okay. Sure. Make sure the whole team is back here. This crate bears the symbol of a skull and has the slogan, "Engineered for Eternity," engraved on it. Although these crates are stacked in a haphazard fashion, they all appear to be sequentially numbered. Oh my gosh. Oh, same text. These crates are made of very sturdy stock. They must contain heavy items. A strangely shaped container with secure bindings sealing it. What could be in it? Okay. Sure. Well, let's see if we can't chat with all these folks back here. I guess we'll start from the left. Hello, Lena. You see a middle-aged woman, her face care-lined and compassionate. She looks like she's led a hard life. Can I help you with something, stranger? Who are you? What is this place? I don't need anything. Sorry, farewell. Who are you? I'm Lena. I supervise these other two. She waves a hand at her companions. What is it you do here? What is this place? What do you do? This is a storehouse. I'm the supervisor. Things get stored here. Things get taken out of here. She shrugs. Not much to tell, really. I see. My thanks, farewell. Huh? Can it... Okay. What is this place? No. Okay. Same as before. About Connell? Or Conal? You see a thin, skulking man. His long, nimble fingers quiver slightly, and he has trouble meeting your eyes when he talks to you. You startled me. I haven't seen you around here before, stranger. What do you want from me? Who are you? What is this place? Nothing, farewell. Who are you? I'm Connell. I work here. And what is this place? He looks at you carefully to see if you're joking. It's the Vault of the Ninth World. It's a storehouse. Didn't you read the sign when you came in? Not that carefully. Who are you? Okay, same. Alright, what is this place? Okay, thank you. Farewell. What about you, Otis? You see a hulking man, dull-faced and slack-jawed. His muscles, however, are a true sight to behold. He regards you steadily with his dead eyes. Whoa. Who are you? What is this place? Forget it, farewell. Who are you? No talk me, talk Lena. He waves his oak-like arm at the woman's supervisor. Just a few questions? No talk me. He seems agitated. Oh, all right, farewell. Huh.
I'm gone.
So what was all the commotion here then? With the holdup and everything, I was just able to walk in and get what I wanted immediately. Okay.
I'm gone.
Well, I guess we'll resolve the shit with Trist first. We need to head on into the marketplace, right? And meet with that one harmonium officer in the back. Oh wait, we can enter from back here too. Forgot that there's another entry exit point. Yeah, Corvus. Hello? You see Corvus, the harmonium guard. He smiles at your approach and gives you a slight bow. Hello, friend. I hope you are doing well. I have some questions. How are you and Karina doing? I have some questions. Okay. He nods to you. I'll help you if I can, citizen. He looks about the market expectantly. Do you know someone named Byron Pikit? He frowns and nods his head. Yes, I am familiar with Byron. I have evidence that proves he is involved in criminal acts here in Sigil. He looks at you with interest. Oh, may I see this evidence? Give him the papers. Let me think about this. I have some questions. I think I should be going. Farewell. Give him the papers.
Updated my journal.
He examines the papers thoroughly, then folds them and puts them away. He nods to you and smiles. Excellent work, citizen. These documents are quite detailed in their content. I personally will see to it that Byron Pikit is taken before the courts. He salutes you, then turns to leave. I shall return shortly. All right. He soon returns and smiles at you. The deed is done. Pikit has been removed from the streets. The evidence has been presented to the courts, and soon he will stand trial. He gives you a slight bow. Once again, I thank you. My pleasure. I have some questions. He nods to you. I'll help you if I can, citizen. He looks about the market expectantly. Okay. Nah, I guess I don't have anything else. Farewell. I gave Corvus the Harmonium Guard evidence that proved Byron Pikit to be a criminal. He has arrested Byron and will see that he is properly tried in court. Okay. Well, fair enough. So now I have the quest completed? Well, I still need the loan document. Yeah.
I'm gone.
Which I need to, yeah, I need to take it to, what was his name, Darren? To prove that she need not be sold. Hello? You see Darren, the auctioneer. He smiles at your approach. Well met again! What can I do for you on this glorious smog-ridden day? I want to ask you about Trist. He frowns for a moment, then shrugs. Very well, sir. What about Trist? Can I buy her contract? She says that she doesn't belong on the block. I have proof that she is innocent of any crime. Never mind, farewell. I have proof that she's innocent. He smiles broadly, then laughs. Very well, show me this evidence! He holds his hand out to you. Give him the document. 4,000 XP. He opens the document and quickly scans its contents. After a moment, he sighs, then folds the document and puts it inside his shirt. It seems the courts owe Lady Trist an apology, sir. From this moment, she is free, and I will make all the arrangements to have her status and property returned to her. Okay, thank you, Darren.
Updated my journal.
No, thank you. It's a rare individual who will do what you have done. He bows to you. Excuse me. I must speak with Lady Trist. Farewell. He begins walking toward Trist. Farewell.
How much for the child?
Okay.
Oh, that one's too lean.
I guess I'll talk to her. Trist smiles at you warmly. You are my savior, Cutter. I will forever be in your debt. I was happy to help you, Trist. Don't come to me again with your problems. This was a pain in the ass. I was happy to help you, Trist. Thank you, Cutter. She glances about and then pauses to think for a moment. You've saved me from certain death, Cutter. A slow, painful death. She frowns as she thinks. Please, wait here. I shall return shortly. She turns and walks away. All right, Trist? You see Trist approaching. She smiles and waves at you. Hello again, Cutter. Thank you for waiting. She looks about for a moment, then removes a purse from the folds of her dress. With the document you have provided, the courts will restore my status and finances. This is not much, but it is a well-deserved reward for what you have done. She hands you a purse. Thank you, Trist. 1,000 money and 4,000 XP. She smiles. No, I thank you. Farewell, Cutter. Farewell. Oh, she's actually on the move.
I'm gone.
Okay, before we check out these other areas, let's go to the coffin maker about the tomb. Great. Maybe I can and should speak with Lenny again? Yeah, Lenny is still here. Okay. You see Lenny. He smiles at your approach. Hello, Cutter. I heard about Byron and I couldn't be happier. He grins. What can I do for you? I have some questions. I told you everything I know, Cutter. I don't have any more answers for you. Fine, farewell. Okay, fair enough. Let's see. Wrecked house, coffin maker. Right here. And there's the entry point.
All right.
Oh, there, Hamrys. Hamry smiles at you. Good day again, Cutter. Did you get the plans you were looking for? Yes, I've dealt with the situation at the warehouse and got the tomb plans.
Updated my journal.
2000 XP. He smiles and nods. Well done, Cutter. As I said, you may keep whatever you recovered from the warehouse as your reward. Thank you for your help. I have some questions. He nods at you. Ask away. He gives you a broad smile. I can ask about his dead father. I hear your father died. Can you tell me what happened? Did I already ask him this? He frowns at you. Well, he disappeared some time ago, so I can only assume that he is dead. Where did you hear this? I don't recall. You say he disappeared. He nods. Oh yes, many, many years ago. My father was a talented stonemason, and he did not only construct sarcophagi, but he was also quite skilled in tomb design. People from across Sigil. The room begins to fade around you as a memory tugs at your consciousness. Oh no, okay, we heard this before. Never mind, farewell.
I'm gone.
Okay.
Done.
Great. Take a handbill to Scofflaw Pen at the print shop to be printed. Right. Giltspur the auctioneer has asked me to deliver a handbill. Find the key and sneak out of tenement. Am I still in tenement?
Done.
I might well be. Okay, let's go to the print shop. Lovely. Okay. Whoa. Messenger, Scofflaw Pen. I've got a message for you to run. Here, take it in these coins.
Done.
I'll be back with your receipt.
Messenger. This lad looks like he's in a hurry. He looks at you resentfully as you detain him, as he's obviously in a hurry to leave. I had some questions for you. Who are you? What can you tell me about this area? I had a few questions for you. He pauses for a moment, but it's obvious he's not paying attention to the words.
Don't know,
he says and leaves. Farewell then. Let me talk to him again. Who are you? Okay, he says don't know no matter what. Okay.
Done.
Scofflaw Pen. Nice hat. You see a thin, stooped man hunched over a desk, scribbling on a piece of paper. His hair is thinning and drab, drawn back into a ponytail, and thin spectacles adorn his hooked nose. His age could be anywhere from his early 20s to his late 40s. He doesn't look up as he speaks to you. What do you want? Make it quick. Who are you? What do you do here? What is this place? I had a few questions. Yes, Giltspur asked me to deliver a handbill to you, so you can print up 100 copies. Forget it, farewell. Who are you? My name is Penn Burke, and your question answers mine. You had no idea this was a printing shop before strolling in, and now you've decided to make it your personal quest to waste not only your time, but mine as well. What do you print? Books, pamphlets, handbills, words, letters, whatever. He amends. Though I don't do racy prints, and I won't fulfill any perversions you might want, nor do I care to ask. I had a few questions. Do they have to do with work? Well, no. What do you print? What is this place? Are you the one who wrote this note I found in the mortuary? God, is he? I don't even remember the note, really. Are you the one who wrote this note I found? He takes the note from you, looks it over, and crumples it into a ball, which promptly crumbles into ash. He looks at you levelly. Someone's been defaming my good name, it seems. Now, did you want something? Aren't you worried about that defamation? Oh, are these the anarchists, or who is this? Aren't you worried about that defamation? Why would I be? It's just competition in Sigil. I've got a good idea of who it might be, too, and I've got a little surprise of my own coming for him. Can I be of any assistance? Are you truly as stupid as you look? Of course not. All right, then, I had some questions. Don't take that tone with me. Farewell, then. Don't take that tone with me. He waves his hand, and you find yourself outside his shop. What the? Oh, shit. I don't even remember who this guy could be. A note from the mortuary?
Done.
Okay. Oh, dear. Have you come to threaten me again? He seems supremely unconcerned. Transport me like that again, and I'll kill you. How did you teleport me? I had a few questions for you. Not right now. Farewell. How did you teleport me? Trade secret? Did you actually want something, or were you coming in to bluster some more? I had a few questions. Do they have to do with work? No. Then you're wasting your time and mine. Good day. He turns down to his desk. Okay, farewell. Let me bother him again. Okay. I have a few questions for you. What do you print? Oh, same as before. More questions. What is this place? He looks sharply at you, ceasing the scritching of his pen. Are you entirely dim? It's a printing shop. I print things here. Look around you. I print. What do you print? Okay, same as before. A few questions. Okay, well, Giltspur asked me to deliver a handbill to you so you can print up 100 copies. He takes a handbill from you, looks it over, and says, I'll have it for him later. Go tell him. He turns back to his desk. I had a few questions? No? Okay, farewell. Where did I even know Giltspur from? Oh shit, I don't even have the quest anymore. Giltspur the Auctioneer. I've delivered the handbill. Okay.
I'm gone.
Where was Giltspur the Auctioneer at? Was he inside this place? The indoor marketplace? Maybe he was back in... Oh, this is Giltspur. Okay, never mind. Go there. Once again, you come to me once again. There must be something I can do for you that my brother Darren cannot, eh? Ha! I'd like to buy something. Let's talk about trades. I had some questions for you. That handbill is printed. It's printed. Oh, 6k XP and 50 copper. It's printed? Terrific! I knew you were the man for the job. Here, take this message to Keldor of Durian at the Foundry. I'm sure he'll be glad to receive it, and you'll be glad of the 100 coins you get in return. All right, I had a few more questions. Anything you want, friend. Time and words are money, so keep it snappy. I'd like to sell you something? Then you've chosen the right man. Okay, yeah. Do you have anything of note? No. Do I have anything I need to sell here? Didn't we pick up and loot a few, like, rings or whatever? Maybe not. Oh, yeah, here we go. Good.
I'm gone.
Okay, then... Sure. At the Foundry. Oh, right, we have this area, too. This big, gated area. The Godsmen Guard. Should I go in there or should I investigate the siege tower? We have a thought, which may get us in. May activate the portal wherever it does appear. Shouldn't they say it was like around here? Does it have to be my character, the Nameless One, who activates it? Oh look, it's not activating. Huh. Well, maybe it can't be done. Is this it? No. Okay.
Come on, we got a special on slaves.
Sure.
Whatever you will, they're right over here. Step right up.
There's this area too. Yeah, I don't have the means to actually open it. I thought that we did have the thought that would open it. Maybe I'm mistaken. Okay, let's head over here. The door is locked. Hello, Godsman guard. I want to get in. You see a burly, bored-looking guard. State your business, please. Just looking around. I'm here to pick up an order. I'm here to put in an order. Who are you? What are you doing? What is this place? I've a message for Keldor from Giltspur the Auctioneer. No business. Sorry, farewell. Who are you? I'm a guard of the Believers of the Source, sir. Believers of the Source. Yes, sir. Godsmen, we're called. Why? We are one of the 15 recognized factions of Sigil, sir. God, there are 15 in total. We believe that every being has within it a spark of divinity. Neither good nor evil, necessarily, but potential to be divine. Beyond divinity, we believe there lies something greater. We believe all life has a purpose and a goal, and we are devoted to understanding what these goals are. We strive toward greatness with every step in our lives. Sounds important. Well, good for you. Are you going to let me in? Sounds important. We believe it is, sir. Can I help you with anything else? Yeah, I had more questions. State the nature of your requirement, sir. What are you doing? Guarding the gate, sir. Right, I had more questions. What is this place? You are in front of the great Foundry, home to the Believers of the Source. What is the great Foundry? Aside from being home to the Believers of the Source, it is also one of the largest foundries known to mortal existence. Much traffic passes through these gates. We take orders from all across the plains. Currently, we are not accepting any further orders as most of our craftsmen are either working on a new project or are commissioned for the next several months on smaller orders. What this means in practical terms is that we're not getting in. You're not getting in unless you have a receipt for work to pick up or have urgent business inside. Do I have a receipt or urgent business? I think I have a receipt. I do have a receipt. Yes, sir. May we see your receipt? Lie. Yes. No. I'm sure I had it on me. Yes, sir, I'm sure you did. However, until you can produce evidence that you have business here, I'm afraid we cannot offer admittance. I have other questions then. I'm here to put in an order? I'm sorry, sir, but we are not currently accepting any new orders due to a large project we have undertaken. Check back in about a year, sir. Thank you for your interest. A year? No orders at all? Alright, other questions? I'm here to pick up an order. Oh, okay, I have no receipt. Well, sure, I had it on me. Leave. Okay, let's talk to you again. I have a message for Keldor from Giltspur the Auctioneer. Thank you, sir. You'll find him in the Great Godsman Hall. He opens the gate for you. Thanks. Okay. Can I talk to other Godsman guards in here? Please keep the courtyard clear, sir. Either inside or outside. Alright, thank you. Farewell. Just having a look around here real quick. No harm in that. It's like giant electrical outlets. The kind that rotate handily. Ooh. What do you have to say in here? You see a competent, somewhat bored-looking guard. Greetings, sir. May I be of assistance? What's behind those guarded doors? Where's the clerk's office? Where can I find a high up here? Forget it, farewell. What's behind those guarded doors? I'm afraid that's a secret, sir. Even from our valued faction members. Unless you're involved in the project itself, or unless you receive authorization from one of the high-ups, we can't allow you in. Very well. Can you tell me where to find the clerk's office? Fine. Where can I find the high-ups? How about I beat it out of you? I see. Farewell. Can you tell me where to find the clerk's office? Just south of the main foundry, sir. You'll find an office with a desk in it. That's the clerk's office. Oh, thank you. Where can I find the high-ups? Either Sandoz or Keldor should be able to aid you in this matter. Keldor's in the main meeting hall, just through the door on the right side of the main foundry. Sandoz can usually be found in the rooms to the rear of the hall. Okay, thank you.
Done.
Let's quick save. Let's talk with a foundry worker. You see a drab hiver hauling crates around. You can't even tell this poor sod's sex. What do you want from me? Just a couple of answers. Ask away. Who are you? What are you doing? Who's your boss? Forget it, farewell. Who are you? Why, you with the takers. I already paid my taxes. The takers? Who? No, I was just curious, being friendly. Forget it, I wanted to know something else anyway. Forget it. The takers? Who? You know, the taxmen of the city. What are you, clueless? Have to get back to work. Okay. What do you want? Some answers? What are you doing? Making my daily wage. Working to improve myself. Keeping this place clean. Making sure the material gets to the smiths when they need it. Making sure the finished product gets wherever it's supposed to go. In short, a job. So your job is basically clean up and grunt work? If you want to look at it like that, since I'm learning this Godsman creed, I figure it's a test of stubborns. I look at my whole life as a test of stubborns. Why not look at it as a test of smarts and just walk away? Does that really help? I see, farewell. Let's not be condescending to his way of life. Does that really help? Surprisingly, yes. Gives me hope that I'm going to end up better, either in this life or the next. I may be ignoring the obvious, but let me tell you that once you've eaten gutter swill like me, you get to appreciate the small kindnesses life throws your way. It ain't all primroses for the lower classes, Buck. The worker turns away. I got to get back to work. Okay. Can I talk to you about at least one more thing? Who's your boss? Why, you work for him? Yes. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? One of the most rotten bastards it's ever been my misfortune to run across. And I grew up in the hive amidst some real winners. Hope he gets killed soon. Painfully and horribly. But then, most of us yard workers do. Shit, alright. Got it, so long.
I'm gone.
There's a Godsman here. Yeah, what? Hurry it up, I'm busy here. Who are you? Where's your supervisor? What do you do around here? What can you tell me about the Godsmen? Forget it. Who are you? What I am is too busy to stand around gabbing with folks. You got a purpose here? Well, yes. Yeah? What? Hurry it up. I'm busy here. Okay. Where's your supervisor? You can usually find her down by the clerk's office. Watching us. Hells, I guess it's a job, but I can be trusted to do it. Thanks. I had some other questions. If you could be trusted to do it, you wouldn't need a supervisor. Farewell. What the fuck? I'd imagine. Farewell. Thanks. I had some other questions. Yeah, what? Hurry up. I'm busy here. What do you do around here? Oh, I sit around with my feet up all day. Look, I don't mean to be rude, but it's fairly obvious what I'm doing here. I'm forging steelwork, and if I don't get back to it soon, I'll have to start over. Alright, I have a few more questions. What can you tell me about the Godsmen? The smith stops working and looks at you, as if measuring you. A Godsman is a basher who believes that we can all be gods. Even you. Don't matter if it's for good or for ill. We all go through our existences learning how to evolve ourselves into ever more perfect forms. Another definition of Godsman is someone who starts to get peery at people who ask him questions they really should know the answers to. So what you're saying is that we've got tests to overcome and we become greater because of it? So what you're saying is you're not the best person to talk to about this right now. Thanks, I'll be off now. So what you're saying is you're not the best person to talk to about this right now? What I'm saying is that you should talk to one of the factotums through the door over in the east wall. They got nothing better to do with their time. I have. Good day. Alright, goodbye.
Done.
Alyssa Teald. You have a name. And Silden. You see a short woman with slight horns in her forehead and ears that curve sharply back on her skull. She smells faintly of sulfur, even over the reek of the Foundry's fires.
Greetings. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for the way out. I'm looking for the pickup office. I have an item waiting for me. I'd like a tour? Who are you? What's going on here? What exactly do the Godsmen stand for? Nothing, thanks. Farewell. Who are you?
I'm Alyssa Teald, supervisor for this area. This area being the main Foundry area of the Great Foundry, where much of the current public work takes place. The Foundry is larger than this, of course, but we have a large contract we're working on, and we've been sworn to secrecy, so most of the area is off limits. My apologies.
Off limits? Ridiculous. Farewell. I see. Thank you for your time. I understand. I had other questions. More questions? What are they? I need to get into that guarded room back there. I need to use the forge. I'm looking for a way out. I'd like a tour.
Ordinarily, there's nothing I'd like better. Sadly, right now, we're a little busy. Come back in a year or so, and I'll be happy to provide one.
What's going on?
We've taken a huge and very, very secret contract, one that is taking up practically all our resources. We maintain a smaller operation for the day-to-day items for our other orders, but right now the Foundry is devoted to fulfilling our contract. Don't bother asking about it because I won't tell you.
You seem very firm about this. Very well. I had other questions. Okay. Did I ask her who she is? Yeah. What's going on here? Okay, same as before. Other questions? What exactly do the Godsmen stand for?
This is both a communal and individual faction, and there are variations on the theme depending on whom one speaks with. But the basic gist of it is that life, nay, all existence itself, is a test of sorts. All things that arise test us, and how we react determines how we move closer to the true understanding of everything. We seek the truth behind the multiverse, and it's apparent to us that ours is the right way.
I see. I had other questions. How do I join? Thank you for your time. I see I had other questions. Okay. Where can I get those items to work the forge?
If you can't find them lying around somewhere, then you'll have to buy them from the clerk. For a nominal price, of course.
I see I had other questions. I need to use the forge? No, I'm looking for the pickup office. I have an item waiting for me. I don't really, do I?
It's that office with the desk. You should be sitting right behind it.
Thanks, I had other questions. I'm looking for the way out.
Look back that way. You see the long tunnel there? Simply walk through it and you'll find yourself at the main gate.
Thank you. Okay. And also more questions. Oh, she says, "You again? What do you want now? My apologies for my impatience, but we are on a schedule here." Okay. "I need to use the forge." Certainly. Just make sure you have your proper items for it. Protection from the flames, tongs, hammer, and, of course, your iron ore." Okay, I had other questions. "I need to get into that guarded room back there." "I'd love to help you, but only the real high-ups can authorize that. You'll have to speak to Keldor about that." Okay, thanks for nothing.
All right.
And where was that other named person? There's Alyssa. And they really got out of there. Wasn't there another... Oh, here you are, Thildorn. You see a slab-stomached man with thick arms and a scraggly beard. He smells as if he hasn't washed in ages, and his breath doesn't do much for your breakfast. I had breakfast? He's in the process of ordering around subordinates as you approach him, and he deals a quick cuff to the ear of one of them. He turns to face you, hitching up his belt. "What do you want?" "I had some questions." "You want answers? Like what?" "Who are you?" "Tell me about the Godsmen." "I need to use the forge. Can you give me some more?" Nothing. Farewell." "Who are you?" "Tilden Gray, supervisor for this yard. My job, it is to make sure my laborers get their jobs done, and to make sure people like you don't distract them. They work little enough as it is, the little sods, and they'd manage to lose the rest of the day in idleness if I weren't here. I'm tough, but I'm fair. Ask anyone." "Why do they call you the Gray?" "Then you're the one I need to talk to about getting some iron ore for the forge." Why am I so hell-bent on getting iron ore for the forge, though? "Why do they call you the Gray?" "Because I'm covered in soot most of the time from those blasted furnaces. It's a nickname my laborers had given me. Out of affection, no doubt." Sarcastic. "No doubt. They really seem to respect your gentle soul." Serious. "No doubt. Sure, that must be it." Let's be sarcastic. "Oh, no doubt. They really seem to respect your gentle soul." "Are you suggesting that I'm not entirely fair to my workers? Because I am. I'm like a father to them." "Unfortunately, most of them probably were beaten regularly as children. I'm just suggesting that you might be a little too fair, if you know what I mean." All right. I had some other questions. "I'm certain. Farewell." What do we mean exactly? You might be a little too fair? Like, we're saying he's too lenient? Unfortunately, most of them were probably were beaten regularly as children, right? Are these like opposing suggestions here? Or options? One is like, you're too tough or you're too lenient. We'll say you're too tough. His face purples with rage. When he finally gets himself under control, he sputters. "Get out of my sight or I'll call the guards on you." Just answer some questions for me. He bellows for the guards. "Guards, get this sorry carcass out of my sight and make him stay gone." "You'll regret that. Prepare to die, pig." "Okay, very well then. Farewell."
All right.
It's wild how often you can just, like, leap into murder time with some of these people, right? To the Godsman Hall. And there's this little tunnel here. Ah, the desk. Is this it? The desk I was looking for? There's someone named Nadalin. How about in this little room? There's no one in here. Odd. Maybe there's a portal in there. Okay. Let's speak with Nadalin. Hello. "So, you're the one they're making all the fuss about, eh? Can't say I blame them. You look a dangerous sort. Go on, get out of here." Kill the old man? Why would I just met this guy. Why would I kill this old man? I will leave.
All right. right.
We're having some really wild options to, like, do really wild shit here. Even the stuff that's more tame, like working the forge, I don't know why I would want to. Right? I mean, I feel like, you know, this being a video game, I probably should work the forge. I just don't know why. Okay. Let's check this. Godsmen Hall. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't be in here.
Done.
Okay, let's go back out real quick.
All right.
Godsman Armory. Let's check this little area right here. Wait, is this the guarded one I can't go through? Yeah, this door is locked. You will need a key. How about this big one? Also locked. I guess that's where they're doing their secret project. Alright, guess I'm going into the Godsman Hall. We need to give this to Keldor of Durian. What's the name of that paladin guy from BG2?
I'm gone.
Was that Keldor? I feel like I know a Keldor. But this game predates BG2, right? Okay, let's speak with Sarosa. You know what? Maybe it was Keldorn. Sarosa. I advise you to leave. You can find no tests worthwhile in fighting our gods. Get thee gone. I'd like you to answer some questions for me. You will answer my questions or suffer the penalty. Very well. Farewell. I'd like you to answer some questions for me. I will not answer your questions while the gods require another task of you. That is all. You'll answer my questions or pay the price, girl. Very well, farewell. Good lord, we're so fucking wild here. Alright, farewell. Should I talk to Godsman guards? Sir, you've been asked to leave. Please do so now. Oh, shit. I mean, I need to go find Keldor. Yeah, there's Keldor. A lot of Foundry smiths. Damn, Keldor is looking pretty important. A spark of divinity is within us all. Hello. Foundry smith. Aren't you supposed to be gone? Guards, escort this Burke out of here. Speak well to your fellows. They may be gods someday. Okay, hello, Keldor. Clearly you do not belong here. Leave now, intruder, or the gods shall take harsher measures than a simple escort. What? I have a message for you, though. Giltspur's note. This is the note Giltspur has asked you to deliver to Keldor of Durian in the Great Foundry. It looks like it's a private note, but you don't seem to have any scruples about reading it. Upon further examination, it appears that it's just a bill for Giltspur's promotional services. You're a little disappointed that it's not something more exciting.
I'm gone.
But that was enough to get me in here. But I can't even actually give it to Keldor. Okay. How come I can't give it to him? Am I here at like the wrong time of day or something? I can go back here. Nil Xander. Who's this guy? The old man blinks at you a time or two and says, I can't help you here. You'll have to go with the gods. He turns back to the device he holds in his hands. Okay. Everyone wants me to go with the guards.
I'm gone.
Is this a tanning bed? Don't let the factor see you doing it. A god, therefore I am. Door's locked. Hello? Sorry, sir. No one's allowed up here till the factor Sanders gets back. You can't go in. What can you tell me about him? He's a believer, sir. A true believer. But he's moody, and all that travel across the multiverse can't be good for your head. You either lose perspective or get too much of it. Either way, it ain't good. I'm hoping he'll make it back safe. We'll see, I suppose. Farewell. What an odd place. I feel like I'm sequence breaking throughout my entire trip through here. Right? The guy named Keldor, who I'm supposed to talk to, I can't? I guess we'll just keep talking to people in here. Saros? They caught you, huh? Too bad. They didn't catch me. Did they catch me? Have I been caught? So you've been asked to leave. Please do so now. Is it because I talked to someone else up there? There's someone named Badylin. Do I need to leave and then come back in and then talk to Keldor? Is that what's going on? Okay. They're not like forcing me out like they did at the mortuary. Badylin? She looks at you blankly without saying anything, waiting for the guards to arrive. I had some questions for you. She continues to gaze at you. I've no answers for you right now. Perhaps when you return. Farewell then. What's in here? Holy shit.
All right.
What is all this? Is this... Okay, I thought this was money. What are these?
I'm gone.
Look like some kind of high security bank or whatever? Or medium security bank? Okay. Yeah, these look like little safety deposit boxes or something. I can't go through that one. There we go.
Done.
Well, this is very odd. I guess I need to leave and then come back?
Done.
Okay.
All right.
It's because of this fucking guy at the entry area. Alright.
Done.
Sure. And then I quick save here and then I go back in. Okay. They say, alright, Burke, move it along, no one gets hurt. Huh. What the fuck? Did I fuck it up?
Done.
Did I fuck it up? Did I fuck it up, actually? By pissing off that one guy, I pissed him off a little too much and now I can't talk to anybody? I can't even talk to Keldor?
I'm gone.
Because everyone thinks that the guards are coming for me, but they aren't. Oh, here we go. I fixed it. Okay, turning it off and on again effectively worked. Well met, friend. What can I do for you today? You can answer some questions. I have a message for you from Giltspur the Auctioneer. Nothing, farewell. I have a message for you. A message, eh? He takes the note from you. Very well. You can tell him the message is delivered. Was there anything else you wanted? I had a few more questions. What did you want to know? Who are you? What can you tell me about this place? Tell me more about your faction. I would like to join the Godsmen. I'd like to see this secret project if I could. Nothing, thanks, farewell. Who are you? He smiles broadly. My friend, I am Keldor of Durian. Like the fruit, the stinky fruit? One of the factotums of the Godsmen, and nominally in charge of this place while our true high-ups are gone in conclave. I had some more questions. What did you want to know? What can you tell me about this place? This is the Great Foundry, home of the believers of the Source, also known as the Godsmen. Here we make items that ship all over the plains. We're renowned in many worlds. Only the best work here. It's said that we've got a staff of smiths that rival those of Mount Clangeddon itself.
Personally, I don't think we're that good, but we are close.
Can you take on additional work? What can you tell me of the people here? I see I had more questions. Can you take on additional work?
Sadly, friend, we cannot. We're engaged in a long-term contract right now that's taking up most of our resources. Perhaps when we've finished, in a matter of years.
He shrugs. My
apologies.
I had some other questions. Do you think there's going to be a time skip in this game? Okay. What can you tell me about this place? What can you tell me of the people here?
We've got a wide range of folks here, most of whom are the smiths and the workers who keep this place running. We've also got a pair of engineers who are doing some incredible things with the fabric of reality. Ask Nihil Zander about his dream builder someday.
Maybe I will. I had some more questions. That must have been the guy with the device back here. Tell me more about your faction?
Gladly. What did you want to know?
How do I join? What are the beliefs of this faction? Oh my gosh. I don't think I want to join them. Can I ask how do I join without joining? Yeah, let's try it. How do I join?
If you wish to join the believers of the Source, you must complete 3 quests. The first quest is this. You must go to the forge and create an item.
Ah, this is why, okay.
This will show that you are capable of seeing the possibilities inherent in even a base lump of iron. That you are capable of bringing forth something that will stand the test of time. It measures your vision and your ability to make the potential actual. Talk to Alyssa, the Foundry supervisor in the main Foundry, to see how it all works.
I had some other questions.
My journal.
Okay. I had some questions about the forge. Oh, shit. Can you answer some other questions for me? About... Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah, I shouldn't have asked about joining. Yeah, I don't... I would like to not join them. Let me quick load back here. Oh, fuck, we're back here? Let's see. Yeah, that's the best we got, I think. Okay.
Done.
Well, let's go on back through this.
All right.
Yo, the Foundry sucks. Okay.
I'm gone.
Let's go on up here. Let's speed along with our dialogue with Keldor. Okay. I have a message for you from Guildspur. I had a few more questions. Okay. Who are you? I had some more questions. Can you tell me about this place? Can you take on additional work? Other questions about this place? Other people here? Other questions? Okay, tell me more about your faction. What are the beliefs of this faction, the Godsmen? The believers of the Source?
We believe that the universe is a giant testing ground. A place where we prove ourselves through a series of tests. These tests continue throughout your life, throughout your many lives. Each step in each day may well be a test for you, and your reward in the next life depends on how well you learn your lessons in this life. We believe that a body learns from experience, and that experience extends through your lives, making you into something greater than just a single life.
I'm assuming I can only join one of these factions, right? It seemed like on our character menu or whatever, we only had one little circle that could be filled in. So what's the point of it all? Makes sense so far, keep going. Alright, more questions about your faction. So what's the point of it all?
We're not entirely sure. After all, we haven't gotten to the end of it yet, have we? The best we can figure is that we muddle through our lives seeking to find the answers that are right for us. And in the end, we move on to godhood and beyond. And what waits there is anybody's guess.
Alright, keep going.
So, life is a test. We take the test. When we pass, we move on to a new form. This might be the form of an archon, of a fiend, or of a power. The choices we make in this life, as always, help chart our course. Whether we have free will or not is still under debate. He smiles. Of course, I'm on the side of the free will people. I hate thinking that my choices have already been made for me.
Okay. I had other questions about your faction. Tell me of the faction's history.
It's commonly believed that we were founded by Perrine. Before the Great Upheaval, when all the factions became 15 in number, during the upheaval, Ogi of Faunal tightened the faction's belief into what they are today. She had been reincarnated 1,000 times and could remember each one of her reincarnations.
Wow, that's quite advanced compared to what I can do. Maybe I have been reincarnated 1,000 times, but I haven't been able to remember. Huh.
She taught us how to treat our intuition and led us to a new era. These two were the most important figures in our faction. We have plenty more stories, but those are the bare bones.
Okay. Alright, I had more questions about the faction. What do I get for being in the faction?
Well, aside from access to our excellent Foundry, room and board for you and your friends, special items and spells, and a more favorable reaction from most folks you'll meet on the street. There's not much to recommend us. Of course, if you're planning on being with us merely for the benefits, I'd have to counsel against it.
Alright, I had more questions. Who are the faction's enemies?
We don't have enemies per se. Still, there are some who oppose our beliefs. The bleak cabal scoff at the idea that we evolve toward something more perfect. I figure that if they don't think there's a point, they might as well get it over with, like the Dustmen ought to. The Dustmen think that life is an illusion, preparing for the big death, and our belief champions the cause of life. They promote death, we celebrate life. What could be more opposed?
Yeah, and in that nature, I do kind of like the Godsmen, right? I do kind of like the idea of bettering yourself, but I don't know about, like, the idea of doing it to the point of trying to attain godhood or whatever. I don't know. I enjoy the idea of incremental amounts of self-improvement. I like that a lot. And I do like that they're kind of almost the antithesis of the Dustmen. Because I don't like the Dustmen. I definitely do not want to join the Dustmen. The Bleak Cabal, I don't know how much I know about them. I think this is maybe my first time ever hearing about them. I feel like I'm going to have one hell of a difficult time parsing 15 different factions. I kind of hope that I can't join all of them, right? Because otherwise 15 is going to be tough as shit. Okay. And I feel like I should hear them all out before committing to one to join. In case, like, you know, right now I'm like, I guess the Godsmen are okay. Right? They could be better. And, you know, I don't want to, like, jump the gun and join them when there could be better down the road. Alright, I had more questions about your faction. Okay. What do you do, anyway?
Well, we run the Great Foundry. We also run Harbinger House, where we train folks who seem to be powers in training. Bashers who've demonstrated some sort of special ability that sets them apart from normal mortals. Some say we do it because we want a power on our side, but the truth is we do it because we figure that's part of our tests as well. We do our best to make sure every creature faces up to its responsibilities. We want to see the multiverse move on.
Okay. I'm curious how much nuance is afforded to these factions as well. Like, it sounds like they're fairly nuanced. You know, like, there's people who who have beliefs within the faction, but play on them in different ways. Alright, other questions about your faction? Why are you named as you are?
That's a good question. Our real name is the Believers of the Source, because we believe all life springs from a pure primal source. But because we believe that all creatures have the potential for godliness in them, it's only natural that our nickname would be the Godsmen.
Alright, add more questions about your faction? Nothing for now. I had more questions unrelated. Can I see the secret project?
He smiles. Friend, I can't give that to you until you prove yourself a friend to the Godsmen.
Okay, maybe later then.
I'm gone.
So now can I freely speak to everyone else here? Saros? Oh. You again, huh? What do you want? I just wanted to ask a few questions. Ask whatever you want. Tell me about yourself. Me? I'm Saros. I grew up around here. Got to run through the Foundry, playing with stuff. I like pretty much everyone here except for Thilden. He keeps saying I'm not raised right and that my father is a poor parent. All I know is that Thilden's the biggest sod I ever met. I'm sure. I had a few more questions. Tell me about the Great Foundry. I grew up here. I played in the main Foundry area and ran through the barracks. It stinks and it's loud and people can be like Thilden, but it's still home for me. Answer me some other questions. Tell me about the people here. They're smiths and workers. I think they mean well, but they're also earnest and boring. They need to liven themselves up a bit. Say, like the sensates. You like the sensates, huh? I can see why you might think that. I had some other questions. You like the sensates, huh? They know how to live. They know what it's all about. Not like these people. They keep pretending there's some big noble purpose to it all. But I don't see it. My sister says that life is more than our senses show. But I don't see how she knows that, since all she knows is through her senses. I just don't get why people make this stuff up. Let's see, I had some more questions. Yeah, I feel like the sensates sound kind of interesting. But I'm curious how much of their ideology is just like about debauchery. You know? Let me check in with you, Bedylin. What do you want? Tell me about the Great Foundry. She stifles a yawn. You can ask almost anyone else here about the Foundry, and you'll get the same answer. What makes you think I'll give you one that's any different? Ask another question. Tell me of the project you're working on. Tell you about the project we've sworn our lives to complete and defend. No, I don't think so. Not yet, anyway. Let's just say it's powerful, and it'll be worth the effort we've put into it. Fine. Answer some other questions for me, then? Tell me of some of the other people here. The other people here? Well, you've got the brilliant but eccentric Nil Xander, the Githzerai outcast woman, Keldor, Thilden the Grey, whose heart is much less ambiguous than his name, Keldor the Factor, Sandoz the Factor, the two children of Sandoz, supervisors, smiths, and a host of others. They all passed me by at one point or another, and frankly, I haven't made that much of an effort to get to know them. They work for me or they don't, and that's about as much as I care, I'm afraid. I'm rather devoted to my work. Alright, I have some other questions. Who are you? My name is Bedylin. I'm a magical engineer. Not a mage, mind you, but a theoretician. And I'm going to make sure the Godsmen don't get a chance to use that weapon or contract for some such... use that weapon or contract
for other such weapons of war again. Huh. They used it for weapons of war? Okay. Well, that's an interesting wrinkle to their whole ordeal. Answer some other questions. I have no more. Okay.
Done.
Let's head back over this way. Like, you know, they... At first blush, they seem overly, like, hunky-dory. Yeah, if anything, you know what? Let's take a step back. Shit, how do I get through here? Oh, I have to click on this.
I'm gone.
Top.
All right.
Okay, team. There we go. All right. Yeah, if anything, I don't think I do like the Godsmen. Thinking about it more. Because they're... Right, they seem so, self-obsessed with their own goals of, like, working and busting ass and sort of, you know, adhering to the idea of, like, yeah, if everyone could be a god, thus we should all do our duties and sort of strive toward that godhood. When what they're doing is also, like, completely fucking over so many other people in the area. Right? I can't just ignore that they're in the Foundry, and the Foundry is causing, like, damn near everyone living in the lower ward to get, like, horrifically ill, right? Everyone has that, like, tinted yellowed skin and the hacking cough because of the Foundry just, like, exuding this, like, toxic pollution nightmare shit everywhere. And apparently they also made, like they were on some fucking Raytheon shit, it sounds like, at one point. Let's see. Can I talk to Sarosa? Are they tied together, Saros and Sarosa? Sarosa.
Greetings, wounded man. What do you need of me?
Answers?
What answers do you seek, half-man?
Why do you call me half-man? Who are you? Tell me of your family. Why do you call me half-man?
Updated my journal.
I call you half-man because I cannot see your spirit. All other mortals who pass through my life show their spirits to me as a shining spot.
She has the shining.
Or a smoldering ember. You show nothing at all. I call you half-man because I cannot see your spirit as I see those of others. Whether this is because you have no soul or because you have transcended, I cannot say. One way or another, you are but half a man. What the other half is, I cannot say.
Oh, that must be what we felt was missing. Is it our soul? How can I be a man without a soul? Especially in a place like this. Right? That's even more wild. Okay. I see. Then answer some questions for me.
What answers do you seek, half-man?
Who are you?
I am Sarosa, daughter of Sandoz, one of the factors of the Godsmen.
Can you answer some more questions for me? Okay. Tell me of your family.
My brother Saros is a child of the Foundry.
Okay.
Yet I...
Oh, right, the two children we heard about from Keldor, I think it was.
Yet I fear he has never embraced the philosophy of the believers of the Source.
It's true, he's more into the sensates, I think.
My father is a factor here, and his travels have led him far from the Foundry and into realms most mortals never even dream of achieving.
Right, but someone else said, I don't know who it was, but someone else here said that it takes a toll on you when you do that adventuring that she's talking about her father having done. It like changes or corrupts you or removes a part of yourself. Tell me more of your brother.
Saros is a brash, impulsive lad, easily given over to his manhood. He is eager to prove himself equal of anything on the plains. Full of the aggression of youth, I believe he feels himself more sensate than Godsmen, further vindicating my belief that the sensates are the most immature of all the factions of Sigil.
Why are they the most immature?
Why are they the most immature? Because, like children, they do not understand that there is more beyond the world of the senses, beyond what one can see, hear, taste, touch, smell. Look around you. You are in the outer planes. This is belief made solid. But that does not mean the seemingly rough matter can be comprehended by the senses. This is belief. No mere physicality can match it.
I see. Speak of other matters to me? I lied. I have nothing else I want to know.
I'm gone.
Okay. Now let's go back here and talk to this guy with the dream binder, or what? Dream bender? Some sort of dream device. Nil Xander. Oh, there, Nil. A small frown of concentration creases his already wrinkled forehead.
What would you like to know?
Who are you? What can you tell me about the Godsmen? Tell me about your co-workers. What do you do here? Nothing right now. Farewell. We'll start from the top. Who are you?
I am Nil Xander, great-grandson of the artificer Zero Xander, engineer, dreamer, creator, and I have finished his work. The work that you commissioned.
That I commissioned?
The Dream Builder. Are you ready to claim the use of it now?
A dream builder? What's that?
It is both machine and ritual. It is a state of mind and a construct of steam and blood. It grants dreams to those who enter its confines. It was built for you, and it's waiting for you. Are you ready to finish it off? It has been waiting for you for decades.
How do you know it was built for me? Yes. No, maybe I'll get back to it. Answer some other questions? No, farewell. How do you know it was built for me?
Because my great-grandfather, Zeno Xander...
What's their naming schema? Nil, Zeno, and... Zero. Oh, are they all like... Yeah, like nothing? Well, what's Zeno? I don't know the root word of Zeno. But nil and zero, right? They definitely equate to like nothing. Okay.
Zeno Xander set your face in stone so that we would know you when you returned for the work you commissioned. He always thought you'd return, but no one else truly believed you would. Our family completed it because we said we would. And now, here you are.
Do you still have this stone? I must have had a reason for it then. Let's finish it. You still have this stone?
No, it was stolen from me a year ago.
A year ago? Okay.
I saw only a shadow flitting away. It was the only item taken from my home. I have no idea who'd take it, but I'd memorize the features.
All right, let's I mean, what if you were the last of, right, what if you died, and even if you had some sort of, like, offspring, what if they forgot? What if they couldn't remember what I look like? Maybe he would have done a statue face as well. All right, let's finish the Dream Builder. I'm not interested in this right now. I'd like to ask some other questions, though. Okay. You know what? Let me talk to you about everything before we get on to the Dream Builder. A small frown of concentration creases his already wrinkled forehead.
What would you like to know?
What can you tell me about the Godsmen? He sighs and collects himself.
That's a long subject. Let's get started on it. Now, all creatures want something, don't they? They create, they build, they tear down, they dream, they fight, they fornicate. They do all these things because they want something beyond what they have. Even on the basest level of existence, every iota strives to be something greater. Some achieve this, some fall by the wayside.
Go on. Forget it. On the other hand, forget it. Go on.
Every decision, every action, every reaction, these all create a base on which something else builds. Seems obvious, then, that our current exalted state of being is building a base for ourselves, for something greater, What is that, if not godhood? That's the way I've always justified it, and frankly, I ain't in the mood for philosophical discussion. You want that? Find a factor or something.
Okay, where can I find a factor?
Factor Keldor's right up there on the die. Talk to him. Or else find that suicidal Burke Sanders and talk to him. Are you done pestering me yet?
Not yet. Tell me about your co-workers. Where can I find Sanders? I think someone told me, but I forgot. Let's see. What can you tell me about your co-workers?
They do not possess a true fire. They speak of creation, and they boast of their potentials, but they do not create anything beyond the mundane. Their imaginations are poor, limited, obsessed with the small details. A true dreamer, I say, creates a grand scheme and then concentrates on the details. Starting with details is for the ants of the imagination, the small insects who aspire only to be fed.
That's very charitable of you. Answer some other questions for me if you would. Yeah, what an asshole. That's very charitable of you. Answer some other questions for me if you would. What do you do here?
What do I do? I am the engineer of all engineers. I studied under the tannery smith Kazan, who tempered words on a forge of hate, quenched them in a trough of despair, and sent them forth to slaughter stupidity. Elements of phrases, caustic words were brought to him, and he created weapons of terrifying magnitudes. Weapons that would lay an enemy low and destroy the malformed ideas of others. I'm sure you've seen his work.
So you create evil weapons here?
Not at all. My forge is not built on hate, but on understanding. I have also studied under the Archon artisan, Terras Saphiria, who created the healing touch of a gentle thought, ideas that would still any fiendish, spitting heart. He worked his will with love and devotion. My work blends theirs, as all mortal psyches blend elements of the demonic and the sublime.
Are your co-workers as well trained as you? Fascinating. Can I ask you some other questions? This might get into the co-worker stuff. No, okay. Let's see, other questions. So they are nuanced in the fact that, like, so long as you adhere to the idea of continually, like, building towards something greater, that sort of incremental self-improvement and, like, progress, not even so much like self-improvement, it sounds like, but also you could ignore self-improvement and just contain your sort of labor to, like, physical labor, right? To, like, producing a physical item, it sounds like. In fact, maybe that's exclusively what they're about. You know, given the fact that they're in the Foundry. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, no matter what, they don't mind if you apply that thinking for, like, acts of good or acts of evil. You make evil, terrible weapons that cause, like, unreal amounts of destruction. Or you could make a healing touch fountain or whatever, right? They don't care so long as you follow their dogma. Yeah, the more I learn about them, the less I like the Godsmen. Okay. You mentioned a dream builder before. Tell me more about that now. It's both machine and ritual. How do you know it was built for me? Your great-grandfather? Well, yeah, I must have had a reason for it then. Let's finish it.
What I need to begin the final stages of the Dream Builder is a piece of your skin immersed in your blood, so the machine can familiarize itself with your physical essence. It must be in a blue-green bottle to symbolize the dream sea on which you will float.
I don't know that I want to fetch that for you. Flesh and blood, huh? I've given enough of that lately. Answer a question for me first. Just answer me a question or two, will you? I'm not interested in your dream builder. Flesh, blood, bottle. Right, I'll be back. Okay, yeah, I'll do it. Why not?
Done.
I wonder which version of myself wanted this. Maybe it was a fucked up evil one.
I'm gone.
Okay, well, we should go back and talk to that one guy behind the desk, too, while we're able to actually speak with everyone. I think it was my conversation with Keldor that fucked everything up. Because I decided to be not quite, like, hostile to the point of fighting him, but just hostile enough to where he got pissed.
I'm gone.
Okay. Is this guy I talked with after Keldor? No. Was there something else you wanted? You mentioned having seen me before. Do you remember where? Oh, you've seen me before. Okay. No, I just wanted to see your smiling face. I'm here to pick up an item. Who are you? I'd like to pick up some gear for the forge. Interesting. Farewell, old man. You mentioned having seen me before. Do you remember where? Not so fast, lad. Takes a while for the mind to warm up to a task like this. I've lived a long time and seen a lot more faces in that time, and it ain't so easy to remember. Memory's a fleeting thing, and that's some ye can bank on. Before replying, you mutter, "Tell me about it, lad." Okay. I mutter that? Yeah, I guess so. Then forget it. I'm here to pick up an item. Then, can you tell me who you are? Can you tell me who you are? Me? I'm Nadelin, Godsman fighter extraordinaire. He sighs. At least I used to be. Now I'm a clerk in the Foundry, breathing in this sooty air and hastening my dying day all along. That's a pity. I had other questions. Was there something else you wanted? Okay. I'm here to pick up an item? Do you have a receipt? You need a receipt or I can't give you anything. No, I don't. He pauses for a moment. If you got a receipt, give it to me. Otherwise, I can't give you anything. Now, go on. I'm sure I can be a busy man without being played with by passersby. Can I buy something from him or whatever? I'd like to pick up some gear for the forge. Ah, you're wanting to be a smith now, eh, lad? Very well. You'll need an apron, 10 copper, some tongs, another 10, and a hammer, which will be 20. That comes to, let me see, 50 copper. That comes to 40 copper, old man. Is this my int playing into this? Okay. Pay 50 copper. I'm sorry, but that sounds more like 40 copper to me. Forget it, I had other questions. I don't think I need that right now. I'm sorry, but that sounds more like 40. What am I thinking? Of course it is. I tell you, memory's an insidious thing. That it is. Give me my stuff. Don't forget to come pick up some ore from Keldor. If you're wanting to work the forge, he's a miserly bastard, but he's the only person to get ore from. Thanks, farewell. I don't know, I guess I should have this stuff. Leather apron. This looks to be a heavy apron made from the hide of some creature. Aprons such as these are used to protect workers' clothes from the heat of the forge. Tongs. Soot-covered tongs used to hold iron ore in the heat of a foundry fire. Forge hammer. A hammer used to beat heated iron ore into shape. It's very heavy.
Endure. Your path is mine.
Okay. Oops.
I'm gone.
But I don't really want to do this. Right? I don't really want to
Done.
go through their initiation. Because I want to at least meet as many of these factions
I'm gone.
before I commit to one. Oh, what did they just say? The Dustmen have freed Funny Nestu from prison? Is that what they said? Huh. Okay. Well, I guess we can go to the upper ward. Right? Yeah. Oh, there's free stuff here. Bandages and money. Holy shit. Amazing.
I'm gone.
Okay. Oh, and remember as well, I can talk to people back at the mortuary. Right? Someone even reminded me of that. Every time I see the mortuary stuff, I remember, like, the zombies and shit that I couldn't talk to at first. But now I should be able to. Yeah, I guess we'll fast travel over to the mortuary. Even if we don't go in now, just so I don't forget. Okay. Yeah, I think certainly one of the most, I don't know what you would say, one of the most intimidating parts of this game so far is the factions. Because there are so many of them, and it's a lot of information and data for me to parse and sort of like take in. Especially since not all of them... Right, like there's not much in the way of touchstones, at least for the ones that I've encountered, to where like I can very quickly and easily make an association. You know, we're going to continually make Disco Elysium comparisons because it's such a refinement of what this game attempted, I feel. But with Disco, so much of that was rooted in like real world ideology that it was very easy to like just map things out rapidly, you know, because so much of it was very familiar. But a lot of this is very esoteric, and the naming conventions especially, you know, like, sure, maybe I'm getting like the sensates, that's easy enough once I understand that sensate is like sensations, but a lot of these are going to be very complicated. I don't know. It's a lot to keep track of. I almost feel like... Let's see. Do I even have... Let's see, my journal. Beasts. Yeah, instead of this shit, I would love it if... Oh, this is my hint as to Ignis being a party member, isn't it? Yeah, player character. Yeah, because me, the player, can... Okay, yeah. Huh. Alright, fair enough. But yeah. I would love it if there were another entry here for factions for me to just like review. Or another thing that would benefit this game is because true enough, I've also played and really enjoyed Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2. Granted, Pillars 1 was very difficult to parse, but eventually I did get there. But those games benefited so much from like in-game sort of encyclopedia-esque, what would you call them, tooltips, where you can hover over commonly occurring like proper nouns and stuff and sort of like facets of life from the fictional world to continually just refresh yourself until it gets like nailed down and you like learn it, you commit it to memory. That was very, very helpful. I don't remember, was it in Pillars 1? I don't think it was. It was Pillars 2. If it wasn't in Pillars 1, Pillars 2
Done.
Either started it or really fleshed out that system even more so. Which was good because Pillars 2 dealt with even more of those factions and stuff. And it was even more pertinent to that storyline. But yeah. Really wild. And frankly, very difficult. And I do kind of worry that, like, I may make a choice that I'm unhappy with when it comes to the factions. So I'm playing my cards very close to chest because like I said, I'm worried that I'll pick something that I'm unhappy with for the way I'm playing the character because I may not fully understand them. I'm fine if there's like meant to be some sort of like big hidden reveal once you join them. I'm fine with that. But if I just have difficulty like keeping track of all of them, you know, like 15 is fucking wild. 15 of them is absolutely buck wild. Anyway, when next we return, I think we'll head back into one of the other faction HQs, the mortuary. I don't know if we'll chat with the Dustmen, but we should definitely chat with all of the zombies and stuff there now that we have the ability to speak with zombies, huh? Until next time, please take care of each other.